This is Cincinnati, the wonderful land of... Wow, those roads look really confusing from up here. It's just one big mess. Okay. So, what you have to know about Cincinnati is it's basically this square right here. That's basically the part that you're gonna tour when you come here. I wouldn't advise too much about going out into the city much more than right here if it's your first time coming here. First key points that people are gonna notice about this place is the Bengals Stadium. I know it's called something else, but I'm gonna call it Bengals Stadium. Like, go down from here. Looks pretty sweet from being on the field. Second place is the Cincinnati Reds Stadium. It's pretty cool being in here. What's cool about the Cincinnati Reds Stadium, they got like half of a ferry right here, and then the other half right here. I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm gonna give you some bearings, so that way you don't get lost in Cincinnati. There's two buildings you should look at. The two highest ones. This one's Kaeru Tower. Kiru Tower. It's like kind of brown and rectangle and stuff. And this one. This Great America's Tower. You can tell because it's got like this nice crown on it. Alright, so you tell where those two are, and then you gotta memorize these bridges. This is an old bridge. It's like an old bluish bridge. This is this is the gray bridge. This gray bridge leads right to the US Bank Arena. And this is the purple bridge. I know it doesn't look purple on here, but it's purple and it's actually called the purple bridge. And then yellow bridge. I have a point to all of this. Yellow Bridge, if you want to park near Yellow Bridge, you can actually park under Yellow Bridge for free. During certain times, make sure you check the signs or you will get towed. But like, after 6 or something, I think it's free. That's where I usually park if I want to be in this area. Purple Bridge is the person-only bridge. So if you're like, want to take a nice walk across without having to deal with traffic zooming right past you. Yeah, this is a people-only bridge, which makes it nice to walk across. And there's like some Paris locks things where if you bring a lock and put your lover's names on it and lock it, that's totally cool on this bridge. Only like one certain spot. This is a not so fun bridge. You just drive across it to get to Newport over there. This bridge is pretty cool. There's like no cement through here. It's actually metal all the way across there. If you wanted to park for free, be cheap like me, come to this all blue old metal bridge. What you want to do is park right here. You don't want to park right here. They're gonna scam you for $5. They're gonna think that's where you park and you have to pay. But just drive right past them and park here. Let's see if I can get a Google photo. But right here, it's a pretty scenic spot too. It's not gonna happen. A pretty scenic spot. So if you want to take pictures, like right here, would be an awesome spot. Like you park here. There's a stairway right here. You just come up and then walk across, and you're over here. It's not as far as you would think it would be. So right here up along the river walk, there's a few things to do. We'll start all the way to the left. Nope. Alright, so this spot is pretty cool. They got like chairs. They're tables. These are railroad tracks. And you sit on the tables. And the tables are on railroad tracks, so you can like slide while you eat. It's like pretty chaotic and fun at the same time. Right here, this spot. They got those nice swings that, most major cities have that you can swing on your dates, and chicks love that stuff. This way, oh, that must be a pop-up tent. That's not usually there. Right here is a kids area. This place is pretty cool. It's like a big river, and then you can like try and walk across the rocks. This is a big kids area. This is a giant flying pig. Metal flying pigs that your kids can get into. It's awesome. You probably don't believe me. This is a another cool little like water park thing. Workout station. This thing is really cool. This thing is really fun. I would just try that. You won't regret it. They have a giant, massive piano. This is you can step on the piano tiles, and then these are giant bells that go off whenever you step on the right ones. There's like free chests under this bridge with like giant, massive chess pieces. This place is always misting, so if you're hot, go there. Jungle gym thing for kids. It's got like rope bridges and awesome slides and like log things and lots of places to get hurt. It's awesome. I didn't know this place existed until I got on here, and now I need to go see this place. It looks like a big squirrely path. If you like flowers, they got like a huge botanical garden right here, and it's all free, which is great. Another like water park for your kids. You know, the water pops up from the ground, and just let your kids cool off in that. There's that Ferry wheel I was talking about. These are some of the steps you can use to get up to the Cincinnati Reds and the US Bank Arena. This is one of the ferries that you can get on and go for a ride. There's actually a duck boat here, and it's actually pretty cool to watch them. They'll start up here, go really fast, and just slam down in the water. It's a big tourist thing, but I've never done it, but it looks pretty cool. As we're going on down the Riverwalk, this is more of a recreational area. There's not much to do here. It's just big open areas to do things. To sit on these steps is pretty cool and look out on the river. We'll keep going down. That's a restroom right there. There's like not many restrooms in this place. Oh, I should say that was a restroom, and that one's a restroom. We're gonna keep going down here. There's a cool place to go right here too. You see this walkway, it's like right under the bridge, and it'll take you under this area, and that's pretty cool to walk out on. This is where they hold some concerts here along the water. Tennis courts. And another lookout area on the water. This used to be some sort of dam thing. I forget what it is. But it's cool to look at. Keep going down here. That's not usually there. This is a fancy place to eat. You can get your valet parked, and it's like you can sit right here and look over the water and eat your gourmet dinner. We'll go down here more on the path. This is a really interesting part. If you've never been to this, it's really interesting to see, and you can get some cool photos. It's like talking about nature and stuff here. This is a mirror house. Don't go in there on a hot day, or else it's like extremely hot, and you get like, it feels like 5 suns are on you at one time. It's even got like sun advisory things where you can get burned. And that's just what makes it awesome. Go down here. These paths are just awesome. They got like animal footprints along the way. This is a detour. I have no idea what's going on here, but the path, you could just like walk across there, but there's a giant hole there now. But there's definitely a detour around. Oh yeah, these are hands. They got like hand mounds here. It's pretty cool to see. Keep going down the river. You can like rent that place, bring your wedding party there. More lookouts. This place is pretty neat. Thomas has been to the top of it, but you can't climb it. It's just like a big tower with reflective thingies on it, and that's how you know you're at the end of the river walk, and you probably don't want to walk any farther than that. Each of these little parks here is pretty cool. This next place is like literally right here that I want to show you. And I wish there was just a way where you could like start here and walk there. This is like just a little bit of walking, but that's sort of an interstate, and that's sort of private property, so I don't see it happening. So you're gonna have to, even though it's just right here and right there, you're gonna have to get in a car and come over here. But what this place is. I'm not sure what this place is. This is one of the cooler parts right here. They got like a interstate ramp and it like comes down like that. It definitely says no climbing, but this is something really fun to climb. Over here, I think it's a cremating place, but disregard that. It's got some pretty cool things around it to read, and if you're really into history and stuff, it's awesome. This is all uphill, so be prepared for that. This is a not a botanical garden, a butterfly garden. Butterfly house, and this whole thing is just literally filled with butterflies. I think it's like $8 or $12 to get in here and look at their massive amount of butterflies. And I'm sure it's a botanical garden too. Those two usually come hand in hand. This spot, all the way at the top of this park, usually has a pretty good view of like the riverscape. Always great for pictures there. Come back up. This big tower is cool to look at. It looks small on here, but it's just awesome to look at. And I think there's a bunch of cool pathways through here. In winter you can go ice skating on this water because it's always like really shallow. Right now I don't know why it's painted like this. I've never seen it like that before, and it kind of confuses me. There's a cool auditorium over here. I don't know what this is, but it looks interesting. That looks interesting too. Now we'll run back along this river walk. Oh, where's Yellow Bridge? Yellow Bridge has a cool kids playing area under here. So if you have kids and you would get some of their energy out, like right under here. I wish I could see that, but I can't. That's a cool little thing explaining like the dams and the Ohio River down to the ocean. That's one of my favorite parts of around here. Alright, so now to the city, what you've been waiting for. So this is the bridge. That's where I advise you parking, walking across here. There's a carousel right here, right the plastic horses. There's a water playing thing right there, another water playing thing right there, bathrooms right there, and drinking fountain. There's like no drinking fountains or bathrooms in Cincinnati, so remember this. This is I think it says the Queen City. If you have like an Instagram, this is where you want to do it, where you want to show off that you've been to Cincinnati. You know, take a picture right there. This is the Yard House. This is where you get your fancy steak. If you go here at night, there's usually like Lamborghinis and other really expensive sports cars here. If you also come here at night, this is like the Party Central block. This is like, they close this down and there's just a bunch of bands playing in here, loud music, and everyone's just having a great time. I'll head back over here. This is the National Freedom Railroad Museum, and I'm sure I said that exactly correct. That's this building right here. So we're gonna go across into the city. So those landmarks that I told you about, this building right here, you want to make your way towards that landmark. And in this is Kaeru Tower. I think I told you that before. If you enter here, like right under this bridge, you can go into this Kiru Tower, look at the elevators, and ask people where to go, and you can actually come to the top of here for like $5, and you can like look out and see all this yourself, and it also makes good for some good pictures. So if you're down here looking right here, you can see this is like the center of the Cincinnati. I'll take you down there. Hopefully I can get a street view. There we go. Loading. Best internet in the world. Alright, so there's like the Fifth Third Bank building. There's a cool fountain. You see that lady's taking a picture. So This is just a great spot to take pictures. That's what the Kiru Tower looks like from up down here. This place is like a good place to start on the city skywalk, which I'll explain here in a minute. There's Macy's over there if you want to do some shopping. So what the skywalk is in Cincinnati is remember this bridge I told you about? There's actually a few of them around here. You can see right there. And what it is, they're all connecting. Like if you go to this one, you can walk through this building, through there, somehow get to this building. There's walk through that building, go through here. It's like a tunnel system through the buildings, and if you find one, you'll find a map of it. Or I'm sure I'll post a link of the skywalks you can go to. Fun fact: that Kaeru Tower was the biggest tower in Cincinnati until this tower, the two landmarks that I told you about. This little thing on top wasn't there, but the only reason that they put this here was so that they could be the biggest tower. Like if you look here, gotta hold my line. See, they only had to add that tip on there to make it the biggest tower. It's like, I'm not even gonna go into it. It's kind of a dumb move on their part. Alright, so from the Kaeru Tower, you can see this train station over here. This is the train station. I'm going to call it Train Station Museum, but I'm sure I'll have the exact words right here. This is a museum and also a massive, massive IMAX. It's cool that you can see all the construction in like 3D. That's awesome. See the IMAX movies in here, or you can learn about the train system. Like if you want, back in the day, if you want to go to like Chicago or New York and you were from Cincinnati, this is the place you would go. You get on here, get on your transport, and off you go. Been there before, and it's pretty cool to see everything in there. You get to walk through the museum before you get to see a movie, so it's like an all-in-one experience. Oh, over here. So across this purple bridge, or if you feel like driving, the US Bank blue bridge. So we're gonna go across the purple bridge, and this is Newport right here. This is a fancy mall. They also have an IMAX, but nowhere near as cool as the other one. Right there's Kaeru Tower, like I told you, remember. Now what we're gonna do is go 3 streets this way. In this building right here, this is the library. Now, the library is like exceptionally huge. Exceptionally huge. They have a makerspace in there, and if you don't know what that is, they have like free 3D printers you can use. They have actual printers, like massive banner printers. I'll probably have like pictures of these spread across, but it's definitely one of the best libraries that I've ever seen. They got 3 levels, different kinds of books, tons of computers. They got video editing computers, they got DJ computers, soundproof rooms for recording, all the equipment that you would have to pay a lot of money to use to create. They have it there, and they have a teen center, and it's like exceptionally like amazing. One of the things I want to show you, there's like a few photo spots around here that I wanted to show you. That you can see from the city. I'll show over here so I can point at them for you. One is over here. Oh, that was really close. It's this place right here. And right here. And you can see the city from right there. And at night, you know, dusk, it's pretty cool. Oh, right here. Right here is another one. You can get a good view from it. You can get a good view from here and take all your pictures. Get married right there. I see it happen a lot. And the next one is right here. This is a park. You come up here, just park right here. There's no hiking required. You take this cool picture of Cincinnati from here. There's a few of these along here. There's another one. Get a from right here. You know what? I wonder if I can do a street view right here. Oh yeah, this is perfect. As soon as it loads, yeah, look at this awesome picture that you can do. This is great. That's me. Okay, I'll go shoot back up. I'm sure this is one right here. This looks like someone's house. And then that looks like, I don't know. You could probably walk through this parking lot and get away with it and stand right here and take a picture if you wanted. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to mention that the Newport Aquarium's right here. That's like a, you know, something that's important. Yeah, there we go. Newport Aquarium. That's a cool place. If you've never been there and you like aquariums, they got like this cool. You can stand on these, look at the cities, take pictures. They got this cool like real life Snapchat filter. You can stand behind and stuff. They have ferries. If I didn't mention ferries, there's a lot of like ferry tourist rides that you can take if you enjoy doing that kind of stuff. It's a tram. There's like a tram in this area. I seen it on one of the Google Maps. Not there. Here. Right there. That's the tram, and it runs right along here. So if you're looking at these railroad tracks right here, you can see them. They run all the way from up here. They go all the way to like a far back of the city. They turn around somewhere around here. So if you want to like explore the city in a fast way, you don't have to use Uber, and it's definitely cheaper than using Uber. It's like 75 cents to travel halfway around the city, which is completely worth it. I've never been to this park. It looks interesting though, and I want to go here now. There's parking underneath. There's parking underneath the park. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say for Cincinnati. You know, if you're coming here for a day or whatnot, day or two, but you know, just do a couple of things that I said to do, and you'll definitely enjoy Cincinnati. It's a great place to be for a weekend. If you enjoyed this, you have any other places you want to see, leave a like, leave a comment. The greatest compliment you can give me if you enjoyed this is to share it on your social media, or share it with your friend, or just show it to your friend on your phone. It would mean the world to me. You guys stay awesome, and make sure you get out there and travel. You have a good day.